I just finished lovely romantic dinner with my husband, roast chicken. But look, what am I going to do with this? Let's make a delicious ramen soup from this leftover carcass. First, let me explain about the ramen. If I say ramen is the most popular food in Japan, it won't be far from the truth. There are lots of ramens in Japan, but they are mostly regional. For example, Sapporo ramen from the northern island, Hakata ramen from the southern island, also Nagasaki, where atomic bomb was dropped in the Second World War, has got Nagasaki champon. Sounds like champion! 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 I love Nagasaki champon as it's so healthy with pack full of vegetables. Ramen has got 3 parts: soup, noodle, and topping. To have a lovely soup, you need a good stock. So these are the ingredients for the stock: chicken carcass, kombu, I'm going to explain this later, spring onion head, ginger, garlic, Japanese sake, and soy sauce. Japanese sake only going to use for cooking, so you don't need to buy an expensive one, just buy a very cheap one. To get the good stock, it takes 1 to 2 hours, so let's start that first, shall we? Put the water in a cooking pot. Okay, first of all, carcass in the water, and then the kombu, scori, as you know, and put it in the pot, spring onion, and then the ginger, scori, just stick it in with the garlic, and then Japanese sake. Add little salt. It's all in the cooking pot apart from soy sauce. Don't put the soy sauce yet. And put the lid on, turn the gas on, cook with high heat. When the water's bubbling, turn to the lowest and cook further 1 to 2 hours. While the stock is cooking, I'll explain about the topping. Now, topping ingredients are prawn, mangetout, Chinese cabbage, mushroom, spring onion. We're going to all fry this and thicken the sauce with the corn flour. First, chop the Chinese cabbage like this. But can you see this part is thicker? This part is very soft, right? So what do? We want to cook all together. So what do? Cut this bit thick part, small, thin, like that. And when you get a bit softer bit, you can chop it a bit bigger like this. So it cooks all in one go, right? And then put it in a sieve to wash. Okay, mushroom, I want to do it like this. A bit pretty. You cut it like that in the middle, okay? And then another one like this. Yeah, it's a bit like a flower. Right, so we do this, you do all this for all mushroom. Spring onion. Now, stocks has been cooking about 1.5 hours. Let's see. Oh, right. Can you see this little fatty bit floating? Now, I know fat makes a soup lovely taste, give it a lovely taste, but we don't want to eat too much fat. So let's get rid of a little bit, yeah? Like that. Not all of it, just a little bit. With a big spoon like this. And then, finally, you add the soy sauce. Lovely smell of soy sauce. Now, the reason I don't want to put the soy sauce at the beginning is the soy sauce flavor will evaporate if you cook too long. So just add the soy sauce just before the soup is ready. And let's have a taste. This is a beautiful stock. Oh, mamma mia, that's lovely. Next is noodle. I chose this noodle because it's very easy to get online, and also I think it's a very good quality. Right, let's cook the noodle. Like this. Oops. Right, okay? Don't stick it like this, just do it like that. Separately, right? So it doesn't get stuck together. And another one. Okay? And then let's time it 3.5 minutes. Now the packet says 4 minutes, but I would go for 3.5 minutes. It's because the most important thing about noodle is al dente, right? It's like Italiano al dente, right? We don't want to overcook the noodle. So go for slightly shorter than what packet says. Now noodle has been cooking for 3.5 minutes. Right, let's wash the noodle. Right? Be careful, it's very hot. With a cold running water. Don't just stick the hand immediately, you burn your hands. So, right, wash it. The reason for this, it's got to be cold water, okay? Reason for this is that it gives a slight stiffness to the noodle, so keep it al dente. Let's put it in a bowl. Like that. Like that. Now this will keep al dente for a while. We are nearly there. Now it's a topping time. Now let's heat the wok with quite high temperature. Look, it's very hot. Put the sesame oil. I like sesame oil. It's because it gives a extra flavor. And toast up prawn. And then right when the prawn is cooked, put it aside. And then start cooking the vegetables, which is, if you think this is a bit harder, right? So it might take a little bit longer. So let's start the vegetables, which you think it might take a bit longer time. Right, mangetout first, and then the mushroom. Cook it, and then almost there. And then put the Chinese cabbage, add the spring onion, and put the cooked prawn back in. Put the seasoning, salt, pepper. Off we go. It's a lot of vegetables. It's really good for you. Very, very finally, let's thicken this sauce with a corn flour with water mixture. Now turn the heat to the low. Don't do it with a high heat. Right, then pour it and then mix it. And can you see the sauce starts thickening? Look at that. This is what we want. Slightly thicker sauce. And if you think this is a little bit too thick, you can add a little bit of a drop of water. Important thing is turn the heat off immediately after it's ready. It's because if you keep it the heat, this thickening, this sauce, it becomes the water. Now everything's ready, so let's put them all together. Right? The soup. You pour the soup on top of the ramen. I know you can sieve, but you don't have to at all. Look, because you can just pour it like that, nice and easy. Look at that. Put the vegetable on top. Look, pack full of healthy vegetable here. Look at this. And then let's garnish with coriander. It's a lovely, lovely, healthy ramen, Reiko style. Now it's time to eat. Itadakimasu. First, very important, soup. It's lovely flavor. And then the noodle, I told you, it's very important. Totally al dente. Now, lovely topping. I wish if you're here. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, please subscribe. And I've got another series of my favorite Japanese curry. Please check it out. Oh, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.